Hello everybody and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. On Thursday, we are almost through the month of May, and hello everybody and welcome to Real and Virtual. Approaching June, and then July and August is the 2 months that I despise the most because in Texas it is hot as hell in July and August. I mean, it really is miserable. So, fortunately for me, the computer and my games are inside and not outside, or these live streams would stop in July and August. Golly. It's rained like you wouldn't believe. Let me change my chat to the live chat up here. It has rained here and rained here and rained here the last few days. We've been getting a lot of water. So, today, we're going to do a split live. I'm going to do the first hour on the angler. We're going to be fishing in what I call the African map. It is in Africa. El Zilo, don't ask me to pronounce the last part of that. I've heard it pronounced, but I can't pronounce it worth a hoot. They have made some updates to this. I can pick the daytime or the nighttime that I want to fish, and we're going to go with the morning time, which is a very nice feature because you have fish that feed primarily at night and some that feed during the day. So whatever species you're chasing is what you're going after, and dedicates what time you need to fish. Ernie Brown is here, moving over Miami. Chris Everett Nubby is in the house. That's the people that's chatted so far. Good to see you. Proud you joined me today. Second hour of today, we're going to be taking a look at the farm. Take y'all over there, show you the update. Been a lot of work done to my farm. Got a lot of new stuff up. We got animals, we got crops, we got trees. We're going to take a look at all that today. But for now, I'm going to head on down here. And we are going to attempt to catch some yellowfish. I hope. I don't know this map that well yet. But we're going to try to find some African yellowfish and some tigerfish. Is going to be the objective today. First of all, we got to find the water. I think this is where I want to be. Yeah, I think so. All right. Let's get us a boat. We're going to attempt to I've got a couple of rods rigged up. There's a fish right there. Can't tell what that is. That looks like a yellowfish. It is. Maybe a tigerfish. You know what let's do? Let's throw a spoon out right here and see if we can get that joker to bite. That's what we're going to do. Since we saw him, let's see if we can catch him. I don't really have a dedicated spot to go to on this map yet. because I hadn't fished it enough to learn it. I picked up a little information on it, on some of the spotted bass and smallmouth. That fish is still swimming around down there. Let's see if we can get him to bite. I've done a lot of work to the farm, and we're gonna go look at that. Kind of split the live up today. I like to do that every once in a while. Give everybody a dual look. So I'm gonna be also doing some lives on the farming game. Not always on the farm. I'm gonna just kind of pick a spot and fish. Guys, that's what I'm gonna do. I've got a map that I downloaded yesterday. It is called Dark Forest. It's a forestry map, logging. It's got some 28,000 trees on it. It's just a map, a bunch of trees on it. I throw that up on the bank. And it has no roads, anything on it. It's got a selling point, it's got a store. So anything I do with that map will be from scratch. I might have to put some logging roads in, but I got to clear some trees out first. So we're going to be doing some lives on that as well. Try to mix in a little bit of wrestling. And two, we're also going to have a new map for the hunting game in Nepal. And they are bringing in the ability to hunt tigers. Well, I understand they're going to be quite tricky to hunt. From the release today from the makers of the game. So that ought to be interesting. So when you're opening a new map like this, it's always a feeling out process. Where are the fish? What do they bite? Now I do know a little bit about the map, and I'll go over some of that in a minute. Of what I do know. Oh, Shirley, I got your message the other day about you being on the road. Tuesday's live stream. It's good to see you. So we are going to just kind of fish around a little bit and see what I can scratch out. There's some exotic fish on here. The canary grouper, not grouper, grouper, and red-breasted, and the blue grouper. Gamer TV has made it in the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's look at the map and what I know, which is not a lot. These blue marks up here, I know these are bass areas. I've got some smallmouth bass areas marked. Right up here. This down here is like a little fishing resort. And these little ponds have got red-breasted, blue grouper, and canary groupers in them. These marks on this map here for the bass, I have not fished these yet. And you might say, well, how do you know there's fish there to put a mark down? That's what happens when you have friends that play these games a lot. They kind of share spots. So that's something for me to go check out. Down here is the African sharp-tooth catfish. And I know there's some there because I caught them. That is a mark that I put down. And that's basically all I know about this map, folks. Yet. You'll notice that I do have a mark here. And that's something for me to check out. There's a reason I put that mark there. And I think it was because I think there's a cave there. A fishable cave. We're going to cast down the bank a little bit. So I'm going to be doing some lives on the tree logging map. And just kind of playing with that. I noticed we got a new update today for Euro Truck Simulator 2. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to check that out today. See if I can find some information about the update. And we are not going to stay here long if we don't catch fish. We're going to move. We're going to move. Kind of a feeling out process is what it is. So, tonight is bait shop night, folks. Of course, that will be on tonight. And then Dustin's show will be on after the bait shop. Bait shop can be found on Fields to Water, for folks watching in the background. Team Snag and Whiskers is Dustin's channel. I'm going to move. I'm not going to stay here long. Where am I going to move to? That's the $1 million question. Let's go. Let me go see what's here. I think this is carp country up here. I think I'm right on that. Let's see what this board will pretty much tell us. Yes. This is eel and carp country up here. So, let's go. Let's go over here and see what we can come up with. It's going to be a little bit of a run now to get down to the boat stall. Oh my goodness. Don't walk off a cliff, Troy. Bumping for Big Uns is going to be the tournament up next. And that is going to be on Fields to Water YouTube channel. Same channel that the bait shop's going to be on. Chadwick's going to be hosting that. I believe that's on Saturday. I gotta make sure I don't break my neck here. It's going to be a fun tournament. I don't know the first thing about bumping. But it ought to be an enjoyable watch. That's the way you learn. Just by watching others do it. Some of the people that's going to be in it that I know of: Parker Pursuits, Danny Stone, Susquehanna Stan, Mike Greenwell. See if I can think anybody else that I know is going to be in it. Well, let's see what's here. We're here. Gonna be quite a few in it. Oh. Well, that was a good move. We got a hit right off the bat. That's why you move. I'll keep an eye on the time here. Don't have enough time to get over to give y'all a look at the farm. We got one, and this is going to be some type of yellowfish, I believe. This is a big one. This is a nice one, isn't it? Yeah. Largemouth yellowfish. That's what we're looking for. It's an odd looking dude, ain't it? Very fun to catch, though. That's what we're looking for. 15 pounds. That was a good move. All right, so. And that's how you scout. That's not a real big one. It's just a silver. But we got one. And now we got a starting point. And we're on again. So we got a little action going on. Got a little action. Let's see what this is. Looks like a yellowfish. A little smaller. Another yellowfish. Alright, so what have I learned? Well, I'm throwing another 5 spoon and I'm catching bronzes. that tells me that I can throw a bigger spoon and maybe catch a bigger fish. But I'm going to mark this. I'm going right here. I'm just going to put down a marker. This is the way that I start to build a map. I'm going to put a fish marker down. These markers indicate different things. This is a bronze, hence the color, silver, gold, diamond, legendary. So I know there's some yellowfish here, so I'm just going to put down a yellowfish marker. And then I'm going to set a label on it, and it will say yellowfish. So now when I come back to this game, and I want to look for a place to fish for a certain species, I will see this icon here that will stay there, and it says largemouth yellowfish. Gives me a starting point. And when I start catching fish out of here and figure out how big they are, then I can tag them with the appropriate color. I'm going to switch this lure, even though we're catching some, over to a bigger lure. I'm currently fishing with a number 5. I'm going to change that to a number 4 in the bronze color and see what that does. Now that's probably only going to catch silvers. Mostly silvers, maybe a gold, and even maybe a diamond. But I'll work my way up until I find out what's catching the gold. And there's a fish. This is kind of the process. So will this be a bronze? Or will this be a silver? He jumped up out of the water. You see that? How about that? Let's see what we got here. Hey, that's a tiger fish. That joker's got teeth. Look at that. How'd you like to get your fingers caught up in that? I'd give you a quiver if your liver showed up. Alright, so we found both targeted species. Look up, they're swimming right here around the bank. We're going to throw a couple different spoons right here and see what we can get to bite. Different sizes. See what we can get to bite. Yep, we're on. That's a smallmouth yellowfish. Basically the same fish, just different. They don't get as big. Alright. Let's go to a number 3 spoon. I just happen to have one. Would you believe that? I just happen to have one. Okay, we got one on number 3. There goes a boat. That's actually somebody in the boat. This is a server. Multiplayer server. Tiger fish. Alright, that is a 3. We're getting on up there, starting to get up there pretty big now on spoons. It's going to keep moving up the scale. Yeah, we're playing on the multiplayer server today, so you might even see a friend ride by. Somebody that we know. Several guys from the community play this game. Nice. Outside doing something. This might be a little bigger. $8.30. That's a bronze. Let's move up the scale a little bit. Let's just keep moving up the scale. This is a pink and black number 2 spoon. We've got them all the way up to 2 aughts. We're just going to keep moving up the scale. Till we start getting into that bigger fish. We're just going to walk this bank. Seems to be a hot spot. This would be a really good spot if we ever get rod holders, which I'm hoping for. Fish multiple rods, this would be a good bank spot. We have several live bait, cut bait, preserve bait options in the game. I think, if I'm correct, I think I was given a little bit of information about I've got the pink and black spoon on, but I think I was given a little information that this yellow and green spoon is kind of a hot commodity with these fish. So let me try that, see if I remember that correctly. This is a number 1. Not a 1/0, a number 1. Now that we're getting into the bigger spoons, we should start eliminating some of the smaller fish biting. Smaller fish will not bite the bigger stuff, but they will bite the smaller ones. So the bigger fish will now begin to you get away from the bronzes, ranked fish, and start getting the bigger fish as you go up the scale. I don't know what that threshold is quite yet, but going to be a certain point where you get to a certain size spoon that they're going to quit. The smaller fish are going to quit hitting, and you're only going to catch the bigger fish, which means the bite may slow down, but you may catch more fish, more quality fish. Kelly Bullock's made in. Good to see you, Kelly. This map is a lot of fun. I like the way the map turned out. It gives you a chance to it gives you a chance to experience fishing for an exotic fish that you may never get a chance to fish for in real life. Doing donuts in your field right now. It would not surprise me in the least. She doing donuts in my field. Not in the least. Thank God crop destruction is turned off. Steve Adams and I, it rained on the farm yesterday. And when it rains on the farm, you can't harvest. Let's read a little bit about these tiger fish here. Spoons and spinners. Okay. So we're going to, let me see what I got on this rod. I can't remember what I got on this rod. I think I have what I got on this rod. A crankbait. We're going to change this over to a spinnerbait. I'm going to put a number 2 on here. This is an inline spinner. Steve Adams and I, we've been cutting trees. It rained yesterday on the farm pretty much all day. Couldn't harvest. When you can't harvest, you only got so much to do of other work. So we went down, cut a bunch of trees down. We sold about $100,000 worth of trees. That's what we did yesterday on the farm. I don't know who's hollering out in the hallway like an idiot. Somebody is. Sugar cane looking good. Kelly's got sugar cane over there. Wait till he finds out he's got to pull it one stalk at a time. Troy won't be doing that. I did plant somewhere around 180 trees on the farm, which we will see later. I haven't went over there this morning and looked at those trees, but they're growing. They take 12 days to mature. So I have to wait 12 days for the harvest, be ready to harvest. And then I'll crank up the old chainsaw and start chopping trees and logging them out and branching them and loading on trailers. So the map, the logging project that I'm going to be doing on some lives, I'm going to have some more than a chainsaw for that. That's going to be a big task. Those trees are really big trees on there, and I'm going to have a little bit of heavier equipment. So I've been enjoying playing the farming game. It's something that I'm enjoying, and I thought, why not do some logging? You like doing it, and I could do some live streams out of it. Picked up a nice chicken coop off Craigslist. I guess we're getting a couple of chicks now. Well, that's a good thing. They will give you something to piddle around with, but they also will give you a stable source of protein. If you like eggs, you're in good shape. Let me change this spinner bait. You notice I don't stay on the bait long, right? You got to show me some action. I'll change over this one, the green blade. Look at that. Love eggs. Yeah, I like eggs myself. Now see, I switched over to a 3. And that's a bronze. We're going. It's just part of the feeding out process. I'm going to go big and just stay with a couple of casts. I'm going to go with a 1-off. This is a big spinner. I'll see what happens. Now this should eliminate those fish. Eggs are good. We had chicken coop on the farm. Problem is keeping the critters away from them. Chickens are your lunch and everybody else's too, including furry critters. It's always challenging to keep the critters out of them. There is a lot of fish swimming around out there. I can see them. I'm going to do the same on this bigger rod. I'm going to go 1-aught and the silver spoon. There it is. And I'm going to alternate, cast back and forth till I start striking something. We had the lake trout tournament. That was a fun tournament. It lasted 2 hours. And we all had a good time with it. I wouldn't want to go. There's a purple lobo, I think is what that's called, right there, edge of the water line. I wouldn't want to go less than 2 hours. I feel like we'd be rushing it. 3 hours would probably be a little much, but 2 hours felt about right. If everybody's ready to go at the same time. I understand that the tournament on Saturday, when they do the bumping tournament, I understand maybe some of the competitors might be fishing from the bank. Now that's going to be interesting to see how they manage that. And again, I don't know the slightest thing about bumping, so, but it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. They call it bumping. Jig fishermen like me call it bouncing off, bottom bouncing. You're basically bouncing a bait off the bottom. Oh, that's a common technique used for various different type of baits, bucktails, spoons, slabs, etc. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. If indeed there are some bank fishermen. But I think there's going to be some folks on the bank. Oh, NJ, good to see you, my friend. So that's going to be an interesting watch. See how that works out. And see what they can do. I'm sure they've got something figured out. There's a lot of ways to catch fish. And it's called a lot of different things. Different techniques are called a lot of different things across depends on what part of the country you're in. I used to fish a lot of do a lot of farm pond fishing. We had several farm ponds, and I used to fish in them quite often. We had catfish, channel cats, crawfish, hybrid bluegills, which get big and taste delicious. One of the things that I used to do when I was a young up and coming buck was I would go down with a cork. That's on a bigger lure, y'all. I'd go down with a cork and a jig on a windy day. I would get my back to the wind and I would throw the cork out further enough out in the tank pond. Texas, we call them tanks, but farm pond, and let the wind push the cork and feed it a little line and let it kind of swim across the tank, so to speak. This is a bigger fish. Alright, so there's a 22-pound yellowfish. That is on a 1/0 spoon. That's a silver. So, we know that if yellowfish bite it, the tigerfish are going to bite it. They're even bigger. That fish is 22 pounds. We're going to stick with this 1/0 spoon a while. I have a 2/0 spoon. We may even chunk it. That's a big boy. But I used to let that cork drift across the pond. This is in Africa. NJ at tigerfish, sharp-toothed catfish, largemouth yellowfish, smallmouth yellowfish, exotic fish. But that's why I used to catch crappies on windy days. Just let the wind push the cork across the farm pond. That thing be swimming along there and wind be blowing it, and all of a sudden it go down. That'd be it. You can see some of the catches on the left side of the screen that other people that's in the server that I'm in are catching it. There was a 25-pound shark-toothed catfish caught just then, which is a small one. And they see me catch fish, my name will come up, Real and Virtual Outdoors. Kind of tells you, kind of keeps you abreast of what everybody's catching throughout the reserve. Little chat box, kind of a fun feature. You can also chat there. It's coming up again. There's an eel being caught, a common carp. So let's learn about this fish just a little bit. What we're fishing for. Let's learn about the tigerfish. Let's push the traits button. He's aggressive and he's a jumper. Goes directly for a strike without nibbling. What does he bite? He bites frogs, spoons, spinners, minnows, leeches, popper, spinner baits, liver, jerk bait, swim baits, and crankbaits. What about the largemouth yellowfish? What does he bite? Poppers. He eats dough bait. Frogs, corn, jerk bait, spoons, grubs, crankbait, spinners, shad, tube, worms, and bread. Interesting. What is his traits? He's a hard fighter and the last stand. He'll make a big run. You know what we got rigged up? We haven't tried. I think it's on this pole right here. It is. Let's throw a plastic worm. I'm gonna jig this. I'm gonna bump. I'm gonna bottom bounce this off the bottom. This is one of my favorite ways to fish in this game. I'm gonna show that to you now. There's Skipjack Cindy. Good to see you, Cindy. I watched Cindy and Travis go fishing yesterday afternoon. They started about 5 o'clock and put in a little time. Let me see what kind of hook I got on here first, since I've already kind of went through the process of elimination. I got a number 4 hook on here. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that to number 1. Put a medium-sized worm on there. That's how you change the bait. I'm going to throw this out here. And this is some little technique that I come up with. And I'm going to explain this as I do it. Cindy said last night, says Troy comes in the chat and he says hello and he sits back and watches. She's about right. Every once in a while I'll chime in a little bit. All right, so I'll let that hit the bottom. And she said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jig this off the bottom. Now that's on the bottom, and I'm twitching that on the bottom. I haven't moved it any. This is something that I learned how to do in game. I'm just going to let that twitch Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it. I'm going to let it sit there a second. Then I'm going to roll it up about 2 to 3 turns. And I'm going to repeat the same process. This is the technique, one of the techniques that I used in the lake trout tournament. Caught some nice lake trout. Something that I was tinkering with and kind of stumbled upon it. It worked out quite well. Whether they'll catch one here or not, I don't know. Some of you may be wondering to play this game what rod I'm using. This is a Devil Advocate. It's in the souvenir store. You have to acquire so many stars to get it in doing missions. I'm running a Pure Champion reel, also in a souvenir store, with 38-pound braided strength line. I've got a number 1 jig head with a medium plastic worm on. This is a slow weight fish, it really is. But we're going to try it. I don't know if it'll even work on this map. Try to keep an eye on the time. We've got about 5 or 6 more minutes here, and then we're going to go take a look at my farm. Oh, see there? I love it when a good plan comes together. I love it. Pretty nice one too. 12 pounds. It is a silver. We got time for one more cast. And I'm going to come back and fish this later. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 1/0 hook on here. 1/0 hook. Actually, I'm going to increase this to a 2/0. Put the large plastic worm on. Now, this ought to catch a bigger fish. I'm not saying we'll get one on before time to go to the farm, but I want to leave that on there because I know I want to try that. So I'm over here. And that is kind of a method that I come up with. I can actually feel that when it hits the bottom. The remote vibrates in my hand. So I know when I hit the bottom. I can also see the line going down, but I really like the vibrating remote feature on that. Kind of feel that when you hit the bottom. I'm just kind of twitching that up off the bottom, see? Just kind of letting it do its thing. See a big old flounder caught this morning on YouTube. at Johnny Mercer's Fishing Pier in North Carolina. I have a round-the-clock live stream going. People out there fishing on Johnny Mercer's Fishing Pier. I caught a big flounder this morning. First flounder I've seen caught out there this summer. Just a little bit slower method of fishing than the casting of spoons. You can also vertical jig this if I was in the boat. Jig up right up down the side of the boat. Alvin Lewis, Alvin Lewis, Alvin Lewis. Good to see you, buddy. About time for us to go check out the farm, isn't it? Yep, we get to that 2 o'clock mark. We're going to go over and look at the farm here in a minute. So when we go over to the farm, piece of ground I'm going to show you that's my farm. Really didn't have anything on it. All the stuff you're about to see, I installed and put in, and so it's going to be a a lot of stuff to look at. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I will probably try to come back in here and fish tonight a little bit, maybe tomorrow night when I watch TV. We've been playing the farming game so much. Alvin Lewis, Santa Claus, my foot, more like the Grinch. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. You got her fooled, don't you, Alvin Lewis? Oh my goodness. I always enjoy seeing Alvin. Alvin been hanging around my chat since I started this YouTube channel. I'm grateful for everybody that comes in and spends a few minutes. I know it's in the middle of the day. Some of you's trying to work, make a living. You know, get your work done so you can get out there and go have some relaxation time this evening with your family and friends. So I appreciate the fact that you take the time to come in and say hello. It makes me feel good. Now let's go look at a farm. I'm going to close this game out for today. We're going to go look at a farm as promised. It's going to be a dual live stream today. Take me a minute to get it up there and log on, but I'll get it going as soon as I can. Got to change the pathway over here on the OBS. Here comes the farm. All right. This is on the multiplay server, folks. So it stays running all the time, and we may see a couple people on it today. Let me see who's all in the. Mr. Kelly Bullock is on it. And Mr. Steve Adams is on it today. You're on it right now, in fact. Kelly, I'm going to go down to live streaming. If you and Steve want to join me in the voice chat, we are live. I know he's listening. So I just joined the chat room. On the live streaming. Let's see if they come in. That doggone Steve Adams. You see what he wrote? Troy, instead of trying to be a YouTube celebrity, why don't you come get your damn logs out of my canola field? Oh my God. I'm in the live stream chat if y'all want to come over and talk a minute. We're still live, but he's been cutting logs, and I didn't go get them when he thought I ought to go get them. Listen at him. I'll come over and get them now in a minute. Oh, my God. Yeah, you see that, Shirley? There's Kelly.
Get your damn logs out of his field so he can work.
Can't you control that old goat?
It's your brother.
We're
it's
still
your brother.
live, by the way, so. Oh my God. How hilarious.
It's your brother.
Yeah. He rushing me. Rushing me. Is it still raining?
No.
I'm gonna get in there and show them the farm right quick.
My sugar cane for 28,000 liters is bringing over $12,000.
Good God. You gotta pull them
That's
one at a
good.
time though, don't you?
No. Nope, it does 2 rows at a time. I'm already almost halfway through the field already.
Oh Lord. Steve
doing good.
Adams is waving at y'all.
Oh, I know. He got that pink hand.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
told him
got
to come
that
down
angel halo above his head. Lord knows that's a lie, sure enough. Alright, let's go look at a farm. I see I'm still on hog legs. Contract. Alright. I'm gonna give y'all an aerial view. Thunder. Of the farm where you can see the whole thing at one time. This is an editing tool, but I'm gonna use it as an aerial view. Some of these folks in here don't need to be using this tool. This was all bare land. I can show y'all this a lot easier this way. None of this was here. Except these buildings over here. But this is the first field I bought. It had nothing on it besides grass. I put in some solar panel sheds, which draw me $600 a day in revenue. There is an all-in-one silo where I keep some of my grain. This little white thing here is my seed and my fertilizer tank. This is my chicken coop, which is a mess. These chickens eat like they're messy. Look at all that food they kicked out. I got eggs up here to sell. It's boxes of eggs.
You tell him what you did the last time you were hauling eggs.
Oh yeah. wrecked the truck, throwed eggs all over the highway, up in the field. I got a second chicken coop back here, as you can see. Feed. I threw them eggs out in the doggone field. It was already grown up and ready to be harvested. And I couldn't even find them all. We found some of them a week later.
After we had.
I just bought this field right here. This is a
Cultivated
sugar
it up.
beets field. I got to harvest this. I just bought this field right here, which has got a little crop on it. I think that's maybe corn on this field. Here's my trees. Good God at the trees. Look at them. I'm going to go down here, and they've really grown. I'm going to go down through here and cut these trees down and harvest them. I got a little row back here. I don't want to plant any further than this out here, but you can see how my trees are growing. This platform right here, concrete platform I put in. I also put this concrete platform in. There used to be a building here. Kelly owned this property first.
Yep.
Tore it up when he took the building out.
I did not tear it up.
Yes, he did.
Did not tear that thing
It
up.
had a crater there. I
Man, that
fixed
crater,
it.
told you that crater was already there.
I fixed it. I dug this right here. This is an intentional hole right here. This is a wood pit. So I throw my scraps over here. Whatever I'm not going to. Sometimes you got little ends and things. And then I take them over here to the wood chipper. This is the wood chipper. And I chip them. Chips off in that trailer right there, and I sell them. Get quite a bit for wood chips. Now you're like, why has he got 2 trees planted in the doggone middle of the concrete? There's a reason for that, and you can probably figure it out. I put these trees here. I will cut the top off this tree later with a chainsaw, and that tree will stand there, and it serves as a barrier. Keeps these logs from rolling off this hill down here, where I can stack extra wood right here. In case the price is down, I can wait till it goes up to haul it to the market. That's why I done that. There's the tree field. Let's go look at the hogs. All this out here is soybean. This is all belongs to me. Soybean. Everything right here is soybean.
You're going to
Lights.
drop off a load of sunflower.
Yeah, I got a load of corn over here. I put these lights up. I dug this tank. I put this farm pond in. I put this road in. House. I put the house in. Solar panels. All this stuff, all this land you see here is mine. This fertilized rig, load of corn. I'll put this in a silo to feed hogs, but all that's mine. Over here,
Ooh, that's nice.
got-
Nice haul.
I got my little truck down here, my 18-wheeler
131,000.
here, 2 silos here, and this is my hog pen. I got to get in here and tend to my hogs today. I got 30 hogs to start out with. And there they are. They're nice looking hogs too. I
Might as well show everybody else off. Might as well show everybody else's off.
got a manure thing here. There comes somebody driving by. Who is
The
that?
coach.
That's Coach driving by right there.
Or Ernie.
That may be Ernie. This is my water tank, my livestock trailer. I go down and take this water tank down there at the pond and get water out to water my pigs. There's Ernie Brown. Going up the road, my combines. I got some equipment right here. More solar sheds. So, that's that. That's the farm in a nutshell. Let me load up. Might as well give y'all a little farm in action today. I'm still on Hog Legs contract. I'm gonna hook this trailer. I'm gonna go down here and get my log trailer, and I'm gonna go get them logs right quick. While I got y'all on live, just let y'all
Better.
find out what fields they're in, you know?
He says this canola field, but that's every field he's got now.
Well, good God, all them fields he got over, I can look for them doggone logs for a week. Steve Adams, what number is that field is them logs in? He can hear me on the line. I'm gonna hook this truck up. We're gonna run down there and go get them. Hog Leg bought me this logging trailer. We're hooked up. Trailer's nice, works great. I put in this road right here. Let me make sure I'm on the right track here. Yep. This road right here.
Hey, Troy.
Yeah, well, we're still alive. What number is them field in?
Hey, over where we first started, where you first started hauling logs.
Okay, 39 then.
Yeah, down in the corner.
All right, I'm gonna go get them.
I'm just messing with you. They not in the field, but
That's all right. I'm just showing of the farm. I might as well go cut a few while I got them on live.
hey, over where we first started, where you first started hauling logs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm on the way now.
I'm just messing with you. They not in the field.
That's all right. I'm just showing of the farm. We got an echo.
Yeah, he's got his YouTube turned up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm on the way now.
All right, I hope I kill that thing.
Yeah, okay. Give me a good chance to see. Get a good chance to see me do a little logging.
This sugar cane's kind of neat looking.
Where's it at?
Up there on that farm, up there by the pond. It's neat looking how this machine's doing its work.
What field number is that?
That is 45 up there, top of the hill.
45.
Yeah, go across that field right there where you're going across right now.
You know, the way they got these things numbered.
Yeah, just go straight up. Go straight up to your right, up the hill.
I don't even see 45 on this doggone.
Well, you're at 49 right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got 49 and then 50. Mine's right above 50 and 43. Right there. See that little green patch up there? Above 50. Go
Well,
to
I'm
50.
looking for 50. Oh, I done passed it. You at 43? Say
Yeah,
43?
right above 43.
Huh?
Right above 43.
And I'll come over and look at it.
Yeah, it's neat looking. It really is. I kind of like this.
Just drive across Steve Adams' canola here.
Hey,
Say it's by the house.
Yeah, it's up there by the house. Yep.
Oh, I see it.
It'll be to your left of the barn.
I see it. You down here pulling it now.
I'm in the semi right now, over here on the left side of the
Wow.
field. Other side. Yeah, there you go.
How long does it take to get that stuff out of there?
Not long at all. I mean, I've got the AI working right now.
Well, does he have to pull it one stalk at a time? That drives
No.
me nuts.
No, he's got 2 lines going. I've already dumped once, and I've got 2 dumps in the trailer that I'm got right now.
I see. There's this Hog Legs place right here.
Yeah.
That's Hog Legs Pond. Changes every day. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. It's Hog Legs spot up here. Steve, I think that's Steve Adams on the combine up there. Hog Legs got cows and things. All right, I'm supposed to be going down to field 39 to get logs, so let's go.
Sure,
Get
make
'em.
sure Kane's still in the same spot.
Yeah, those old folks right there. OL folks. I'll give y'all a guess who that is. Good grief. Some of this land right here is a little bit rocky. Oh, man. There's them logs right there. All right. So I'm going to load these logs up, folks. And it'll take me a few minutes. I'm going to park the trailer right here. Just like so. And the way we load these logs right now, I got a mod in here called Superhuman Strength. Where I can pick these logs up. But when we do the logging on the other map, we're going to have a machine that's going to do this for us. So what I do is I take these logs and I'm going to ease them back up against this trailer here. I can get them untangled. I'm going to lay them down next to the trailer. Now, this is a simple way to do these logs. When I'm doing it, we're using a hand tool on it, so. I'm going to lay it there just like that.
Just toss them.
Yeah, well, I don't toss them.
Pick it up and toss it.
I'm going to put them up against the trailer. But when they're long like this, they're hard to handle. All right. Oh, close enough. They're difficult to
Better take
handle
your-
when they're long like
Better take
this.
your straps off there.
I got them off. All right, I'm going to start, get the chainsaw out. And I'm gonna go down here. Cut it to length, close to length. I'm gonna put it on the trailer. So if you're thinking about logging, somebody run across this video. It's probably easier to load them from the end than it is like I load them. But that's just the way I do it. This is the way I measure them. There's kind of no guesswork in it this way. Because the straighter the tree, the better the quality of pay you're going to get for them. And the length is important. Steve Adams and I loaded trees last night till we sick of them. I think we loaded like four or five loads of trees last night while it was raining. And I will load these. I get a load. I'll have a load on here 4 times to quit today. And I'm going to go sell these. And then I'll divide the money with Steve because he's on his place. There's old folks standing on the back of my truck now.
Making sure you doing it right and ain't stealing none of my logs. I gotta get over here and count them all.
Oh, Lord.
I know how them loggers are.
You know how them loggers are. He knows how them loggers are. Push this one up just a little bit. Alright, let me get this little piece here. This little piece right here won't bring much, but we'll throw it on there anyway. So, some of these little pieces like this really and truly will probably make more money in the wood chipper than they would selling them to the mill. Thus the little pit I dug to throw logs down into. That's what it's for.
You can always call Willie Smith and get your pickup and come over here and throw it in the back of your truck.
You just jealous because she likes me better than she likes you.
Y'all's moo-moos match.
Well,
They both have feety. They both have feety in them, little feets in them.
you got, she likes me in my moo-moo. She says I look good in my moo-moo.
She also said that she likes Ernie Brown eat too.
Ernie needs to stay away from up at Weather's house now. She said,
Ernie brings her cookies off.
well, yeah, she told me the other day that she's a little tired of Ernie. He eats too much.
Can't be no worse than you.
No, I don't eat that much.
Coach, do you believe that?
No, he eats all the time.
No, I know.
You know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight?
See, he's already talking about food already.
I'm going to
He
have
starts eating at 6 in the morning and quits at 9 at night, and he calls that one meal.
Well, that is one
Yep.
one long constant
and
meal.
then he'll sit there and watch the grocery guy pick his groceries for him.
You doggone right, I'm watching. Somebody's coming in.
Ernie.
Y'all know what I'm gonna eat tonight? I'm gonna have liver and onions tonight.
I hope you brush your teeth before you try to kiss your wife.
Liver and onions, pinto beans, mashed potatoes, and cornbread. That sound good. She wants to order from the cafe tonight, so we're gonna do liver and onions. I'm doing liver and onions. I think she's gonna have a pot roast. She's not a fan of liver and onions.
You're gonna make her cook you liver and onions.
No, I'm
And
ordering
then
it.
cook her something else.
No, I'm ordering it. We eat out on Thursday night.
Oh.
Every Thursday night we eat out. Well, first of all, I don't make her do anything.
About to say,
But she would. If I wanted
make
it.
two different meals.
Yeah, if I asked her for it, she'd fix it. I got a good wife. I got a good wife. Log loading is slow.
She has to be good to put up with you.
Oh, well. You might be right. Few times that you're right, not very often, but you might
Yeah.
be this time.
Yeah.
You
I'll
might
take credit for that one.
You might be right this time. I'm gonna stack these jokers on there as high as I can get them, folks. The logging trailer that I have for my map mod or for my logging, oh, I dropped that one, is
There wasn't a dent in the log. It ain't gonna work now.
oh, there ain't no dent in that log. Don't backseat drive, son. It's not becoming of you.
I can't backseat drive when I can't get inside the vehicle.
But I had to buy a bigger logging trailer for them trees over there. The trees over there are massive trees. This one ain't long. This one's not long enough over there. I didn't cut that very good. We'll blame that on Steve Adams.
Steve, you gonna let him do that to you?
I wasn't here. What'd he say?
He's blaming it on you.
What?
That wood, the way it's cut.
Well, I cut it.
Yeah, see?
If it's messed up, I messed it up, but I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I'm a farmer. I ain't no wood chopper.
You ain't no wood chuck the wood couldn't chuck.
Boy,
wood.
Nah,
we cut wood last night, didn't we? Golly.
I cut wood after you went to bed.
We cut loaded wood last night to my hands. So when this is really a big tree, so I'm going to, I'm on guess at this one. Let's see how close I was. You cut wood after I went to bed?
I cut that wood. I cut that you hauling. You picking up right there. Then I went to bed.
Not a bad guess. I did pretty good on that. This is a big one. This is kind of hard to handle, so I'm just going to kind of play this in my ear. Now there's a machine for this, but I don't know I ain't very good at operating it. That's gonna be the fun of me doing the logging live. Y'all trying to see me pick up the doggone logs for that dang thing. Y'all seem to like my bloopers. All right.
Let's go see how much this full load of sugar cane gonna give me.
full load of sugar cane.
Yep. Yep.
I cannot wait for y'all to see the new wrestler I'm going to have come out. We're going to have 2. And I might even have a 3rd surprise. I've been working on the graphics for it. I can't wait for y'all to see who the new wrestlers are. I think y'all going to really enjoy that. Alright. We're going to stack this trailer as high as I can stack this trailer. Now y'all know doggone good and well. Ain't nowhere in the world I could pick up these big trees by myself. But I'm just now learning to log. But I do like it. I like cutting down these trees. A lot of fun. God, that's long. Look how long that is. I'm getting where I can cut them now really without having to measure them too much, which does make it a lot faster. That's pretty good. See, that's a good cut. This one may be a little long because I didn't cut it again. I don't like cutting them too short. Take less money on them.
Wonder who that big yellow bus was that came through there.
Huh?
That's a big old yellow bus just came through your screen a minute ago.
My screen.
Mm-hmm. Drove right past you.
I didn't see that. Oh. I'd like to best that up. This is a load right here, folks. Now you can tell how long it takes to do a load of these logs and why after loading 5 loads I just give out on it. Steve cut down a bunch of trees yesterday, but we made a bunch of money on them trees. I could just throw these on here. And
Coach?
I wouldn't
Yeah.
get as much.
$26,311 for a full trailer.
How far along with the harvest are you?
Harvest. Look at it. That is 3/4 of the way.
Pretty good for that little bitty small field.
Yeah.
It's thundering again out here in my place. It ain't done nothing but rain. You know, they still got people in Dallas without electricity.
We've got people here in Kentucky this too. They're going on their 4th day right now.
Yep, that's the way it's been here. bad.
Get your kids ready. School bus is coming through.
I think the kids is out of school here now. I just got a notification I got to go sell eggs. I ain't got no more room for pallets up there.
Oh, everybody get on the side of the road and pick up eggs.
Yep. You want some free
Oh, it's
eggs?
coming through. Free eggs, free
Oh,
eggs.
Lord, I sure wrecked it that day, didn't I?
Hey, I can go. I can take my trailer over there to the shop and change it to eggs and pick up his eggs for him.
Oh, it's all right. I'll get them in a little while. I don't think I'm going to combine today. Anyway, I'm just going to... Wife's going to need me to help her with something here in a little bit. And this tree here is way too long to go in this trailer. We're going to make it work. I don't think I'm going to combine today anyway. If I do, it'll be one field. That'll ride right there when I strap it. Yes, sir, I'm going to have liver and onions tonight, Ernie. It's still thundering out there. How come every time I see Ernie Brown, he's riding in the truck like a hog leg? Every time I see him, he's riding something down the road. Ernie'd make a good boss.
He's going back and forth picking up seed and fertilizer because he don't want it. He needs to go get him a dump bin or those refillable tanks.
Oh yeah, that's what he needs.
Is he going? It ain't gonna cost him much money. Ain't gonna cost him much money for him.
Oh, Rowdy Raw, good to see you. Is he driving way back and forth to the shop?
Yeah, every time he turns around, he is.
Oh my God. I'm planting. I have no truck. Is that your black semi up there across the road from my place? That must be his
That is
truck.
his.
Well, I thought you had a white pickup. Oh, this is a load of trees. It's going to be a $30,000 load. I about stacked them all I can stack them on there. Oh, I'm going to fall on my foot. I think they're going to be talking about the tournament tonight on the bait shop, so y'all might want to tune in and see that. See what's going to be going on with the bumping tournament. I believe that's going to be the topic of the conversation. I ain't going to get that long on this trailer. I bet maybe I can get it over here. Oh, it's going to roll on my head. Get out of the way. Timber. This log does not want to go on this trailer. Bet I get it on there this time.
You got it on there, all right.
Yeah. I'd be cussing that if it wasn't on this live. Whew, I think that's going to be the last one I can get on there. How many trees I got over here? 2 more. Otis! Good to see you, Otis. I don't think I can get them trees on this trailer. I'm going to try. I'll at least get them cut. Oop, I cut the wrong one. I don't believe I'm going to get these on here. Too big. We literally play this thing just about every day. We get in here and talk. Some of the wives says we fuss. My wife says we fuss. We're not fussing, we're debating, is what I tell her. Well, it's going to be close whether I can get them on there or not. I'm going to try. I'd like to get them all in one load. We get on here and we debate. I don't fuss, I debate. She tells me it's fussing. Shut up. All right, I got one more. If I can find a way to stack it. This one's already cut. This is going to be challenging here. Good Lord, old man, you must have stayed up half the night cutting all these trees.
No. I learned how to de-limb them.
I done had one fall off over here. Oh, did you finally get it?
Well, I got better at it. Let me put it that way. I ain't good as you in hog leg, but I'm adequate.
I don't think that's gonna stay on there. I think I'm pushing my luck. It did. Boy, I tell you what now. Now me and old Boss Hog, we can shuck some limbs off them trees.
I'm gonna come down and count those logs before you leave with them, cause you stole a field of damn grain about a month ago.
I still no doggone. I come in here one morning, he said, this is what he said to me. Troy, how come you steal my grain last night? I'm thinking, what's wrong with that old man? I steal his doggone grain. He called me a doggone grain thief. I didn't steal your grain. Oh my God. I don't think I'm going to get this on here, but I'm going to try it. If I get it on there, it'll be a miracle. Ooh, don't you roll off there. If I can get one more on there, watch this whole pyramid come down on my doggone head. Oh, don't hit me with it. Let me get out of the doggone way. One thing about it, Troy, while I'm on vacation, hard work. He said I can sit and watch. Yeah, that ain't gonna go on there all at one time. Now you fixing to knock the whole thing off. What are you doing? Oh my God. Say, That ain't gonna go on there all at one time.
Yeah, well.
No, Adams, it won't neither. You better set that down.
Huh?
That tree is not gonna go on there. And that tree is too long. Put that doggone tree down. Before you pyramid that whole doggone thing off there on the ground. And I unloaded. I'll kill you for that, sure enough. Let me chop this up before he messes this thing up. Golly, I can just see that trailer tipping. I don't think I'm gonna get these last ones on there. I don't think I got the room.
Well, you got plenty of room up there. They ought to fit. Oh, wait a minute now.
Get out of the way. Ain't you got something to be doing?
You rolled it down here on me.
You want to what? Oh, Lord. All right, let me stand back here and watch this. This is going to be a clown show.
No, I'm just bringing it back up here to you.
All right, set it down while I can load it. Oh, Lord. I'll be lucky if I can get this on here. It's going to take me easing it down. Don't you roll off her. Ooh.
I'm just making sure you ain't stealing none of it.
I ain't stealing none of your logs. But I really don't think it's going to go on there. Oh. Nah, it ain't going to go on there. Try it one more time. I may be able to set it a little closer. Got too much on here. Let me look at the other side. I might be able to set it over here. I don't think I'm going to get them other two on there. If I can get them to stay, and I can put the straps on them. May have to drive it down there and go dump it. I might be able to get it right in here. Maybe. It might fit right here. Nah. It ain't gonna load. It ain't gonna load. I'm gonna try to pick it up from behind. See if I can load it. Well, maybe right here it might. Whew, I got it. Let's try that again. Oh, Dave. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, I got one more. Can I do it? So on my other trailer that I got, I have to load it from the rear because its rails is so tall on it. Oh. But I'm going to have to use a crane on that one, so I'm probably going to not have to load it from there for long. Let's see if I can get this on here without timbering the whole thing on the ground. Oh, God, don't do that. I need to cut this. It's too long. get this piece out of here. If I can get this big piece on here, we're gonna be good. That little one, I can get it on there. Ooh. They right there. Good boy. Last piece. Then we're gonna strap her down and head to town. Y'all notice that Kelly ain't come over here and helped me load one of these doggone trees. Not one. That ain't gonna make it. Doggone it. He may have left. Kelly leave?
I don't know.
You start talking about work and he flies a coop. You ever notice that?
What? What are you talking about?
That woke him up.
Oh, I had a phone call from my dad,
He's what?
so I had to go upstairs and take it because I don't get no reception down here.
I said you ain't helping us load none of these doggone trees.
No, ain't gonna help you with no trees.
Tell you what, it's hard to get good help these days, folks.
You know what I say about your trees? Screw you and the trees you rode in on.
I got my pencil and paper ready, Troy.
Well, you old goat, won't you quit setting that figure and get over here and help me put this last?
I can't, I don't know how to put them logs on that truck.
He ain't got no superhuman strength.
I can cut them and delimb them and get them out there and kind of in a pile. That's about the limit on my expertise.
I can't handle
And the rest of it ain't in my job description.
Oblong. I can't get it on there. I'm gonna cut this thing and.
Now you up my cut to about 50%, I'll get over there and help you load it.
Look at that son of a gun.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it for his little measly 10% that I guess you're giving him.
I had to beg him for that.
Even though it's your trees.
Yeah, that the big. What you
Oh,
talking
good
about?
gosh. I saw that one.
What?
I saw that big old branch coming flying over top of back at you. You're gonna try to do tricks with it?
That's too many on this trailer, but we got it. Make sure I fasten these jokers down.
I want to see them come flying off again. I want to come see them flying off there.
Like them eggs.
Yeah, like the legs.
That's going to be a 35,000 pound, $1 load. All right.
I hope that your trailer can handle, or your truck can handle all that.
Well, my truck handle that. I don't buy budget trucks. All right, on to the sawmill. Let me tag the sawmill.
They just go straight up that field right there to your left.
I'll tag it.
You can go all the way the wrong way around, aren't you?
No.
Like you did
I'm
last
just trying to get out of Hogleg's maze of
Leg.
10
Hog
buildings
legs.
down here.
Who? Hog leg.
Oh, is this yours?
That's his.
Oh,
land. That's
no.
Coach's land.
Dadgummit.
What the hell did he do?
Now, if there's anybody left in here, they gotta laugh at. I just rolled the damn truck.
Oh my God.
I'll be dang yeah. What the?
You're gonna have to help him lift that whole truck and trailer over.
Oh my God. Oh.
That's worse than eggs.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no.
Man, that is funny as heck. Dude, I told you you're gonna mess it up. I called it.
Well, I'm gonna have to go get Hog Legs tractor.
That's a good thing you're still on his contract.
No.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Oh my God.
Now, how'd you get up in here?
Well,
He tried to squeeze in between them.
you can't see anything up there in that doggone land. Hog Leg get up there. Oh my God.
That's not hog legs. That's all coaches.
Look at him all out across there, and he's all up in here.
I was trying to cut across this field right here.
Well, how'd you get where you are if you're trying to get across that field?
Left right there where he was loading up and go on, but no.
There's your truck. Your truck's sitting up. You
Yeah.
figure out how to do this trailer.
All right, I got another tractor up here in case we have to have it. Let me jump the truck, see if I can get it off the embankment.
That's funny.
Come see if that truck will hook up to that trailer.
It won't.
It might flip it over when you hook it up. Hurry up now, I got combines running. I ain't got time for you to be early.
Get on one end and I'll hit it on this end so we can push it over. Nah.
Go get your truck and back it up to it. It may flip it over. Look, you leave it alone. Leave the tongue sticking out here like that. Now go get your truck and back it up there.
I'll back it up, but I don't think it's gonna hook up.
Anybody
Be
screw up
surprised.
that big needs to listen
You'd be
to what
surprised.
somebody
It might.
I don't think it's going to. It's too.
Do I need to come over there?
It's too up in the air.
You ain't lined up to the trailer.
Just give me a minute. Don't backseat drive.
You going the wrong way.
I-
You're backing it up the wrong way. Now, back up there to it. Hook it up.
It ain't gonna hook up. Nah. You ain't gonna.
Drop it now back. So say, Coach, back off of it.
Push like you was pushing, Troy.
You know you push it on the hill up here, right? Need to get it off its heel. It ain't gonna flip
Get on the
over.
back end and push it out in the
Go
flat.
on.
Let me push
Yeah,
it out.
Somebody needs to be pushing on one side and the
Yeah,
other.
somebody. Let me push it out away from this. We need.
You need me?
No, we need to get it away from. Ain't this something?
Just don't know how you do such idiotic thing.
I didn't see that hump there. Let me try to push it off this hump. What are you doing?
Trying to push it down there off this hump.
Well, I'm hey, you're working against me. I'm going the other
hump,
way.
You got to get out of the way.
Oh my God.
Now hook to it.
Upside
And
down?
drag it. Hook to it and drag it.
Now hit it from that side. It'll roll it over.
You need to push it back away from that cedar, that filler.
That cedar's not in the way yet. It's just. There it goes. Keep going. Now then.
Now try not to run over none of my other stuff and get on out of here with that load alone. Lord,
I told you that's what we had to do, get it off that hump up there.
yeah. If you drive at a reasonable speed, you wouldn't end up.
I wasn't going that fast. I was only going about
Yeah, you
10
were.
miles an hour.
Yeah, you were. You're going entirely too fast.
Y'all need to let me fix this road up here.
We don't own that land. That's all Stan's land.
That figures what's wrong with it right there. That lets me know right there what the hell's wrong with it right there.
He owns
I don't
every
know.
one of those humps.
I don't own.
And
none
it
of
got
that.
more doggone buildings out. You can't even get across none of this stuff out here.
What?
That's
Don't
coaches.
be blaming the buildings. Blame the driver.
Yeah, that too.
Don't be blaming the buildings. The buildings are sitting there in one spot and don't never move.
It's doggone.
If anything, they're trying to block for people from hitting all those humps.
Doggone. Well, instead of landscape, he should have landscaped that instead of putting them doggone buildings there. All right, I'm going with it. Thank God,
They're
finally.
trying to blame me for him not his inadequate.
Oh, I know.
It
I don't know why you
changes.
just don't go across those fields.
Something changes every day when you come over here.
Come on, man, ain't nothing changed.
Between
just go across-
hog leg and Stan using that editing tool, I just had to go down there and do $100,000 work at Stan's place.
I tell you what changes is your ability to drive that truck.
And she look at this up here to the left as we go by. Stan had a whole mountainside up here. That little old piece of ground up there on top, look, this whole hillside looked like that. I come over here and fixed all of it. Cost
Who
him
messed up the
$100,000.
road right there?
Huh?
Who worked on the road right there?
What do you mean?
The road was driving over just a minute ago.
What's wrong with it?
It was better before.
No, it wasn't because he had a cliff out in it.
Oh,
I fixed it.
okay.
Oh,
I told you to go across those fields. Didn't listen.
got too much on this trailer. Top heavy.
So I told you to go across those fields.
I don't listen to you.
I know. See, and now you flipped it again.
I flipped it in the parking lot, son. Not on the. That's where I flipped it at. Son of a gun.
He done flipped that truck again.
I flipped the
Yes,
trailer.
you did.
It's too top heavy. I got too much on it.
Well, slow down, Troy. You ain't in that big a hurry.
I told you to go across the fields, but no.
Oh Lord.
Let me give you a dose of medicine. You're gonna calm down. Instead of getting it in your mouth, I'm gonna stick it up your foot. You better calm
I'm
down.
gonna have to go get a doggone tractor
Reached
again.
up here and slapped me on my rib.
I got too many doggone logs on this thing. All right, I'm going to go get a tractor and get it out again.
man. Well, boy, you eating into your profit, aren't you? You need to get one of them little tow hooks and pull that tractor around behind you where you'll always have it.
I loaded it down too heavy. I rounded that corner. I wasn't going that fast. It just tipped on over. Got too many logs on it.
I could be over there in a second if you just want me to come over there.
Well, I'm going to take this tractor over here. It's probably going to take 2 tractors.
Well, I'm tired of fooling with you.
You might as well come on. But I got to get up there first.
I got.
I don't even know whose tractor I'm driving. I just got a tractor.
That Tog Legs.
They laughing because I rolled it again. I'm sure they get a chuckle out of that today.
Hog Legs stroke out if he knew you driving this tractor.
Well, maybe you ain't watching.
He's over there sleeping.
I probably won't tell him.
You lying? You tell him stuff.
He don't like us anyways. He don't like us anyways.
He won't. He'll be on here. He'll be on here. He won't be on here 2 minutes, and y'all better told him. I'm gonna have to put me a lumber mill down there on my place. There's too many doggone hills and
You gotta get a mod
hooks in
for
the
it.
road and golly. All right, I'm gonna try to
over
flip
here.
this
I don't know
trailer
where you're
over.
at, but I'm already over here.
Oh! That didn't turn out like I wanted it to.
Tell you what, while you ain't done nothing, waiting on somebody to turn your truck over, why don't you go and send me my 11,000 and let me forget about that load of logs.
Hit it on the very end down there.
I am getting ready to.
Kenny, you got 2 cotton pickers faced off down here
I know I do.
in 2 places.
Yeah, superhuman strength. Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just take your hand and pick it up? Come on this other side and do it.
Wait a minute,
There. Now pick it up.
I can't turn it. Dadgum, this is a disaster.
If you can get it rolled up just a little bit, let me get underneath of it and push it.
You look in the dictionary under disaster, and there's Troy's picture.
Too top heavy. Look. Just wait a minute.
I got it. I'm gonna go down
No,
the
you
hill.
ain't got it.
Well, in a second.
Maybe. That might work. That's just gonna slide down the hill.
Good. Oh, here. Let me get up underneath of it and let it fall down on top of me. It might flip it.
Dad, yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Lord. What in the heck?
Now it's done. Now I gotta go see how much damage it did to my tractor. Helping you out. You're gonna have to owe me money.
I bet I don't load this trailer that heavy again. We're just gonna have to get it 2 trips.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Bet I don't do that again.
Timmy's got a jump over here beside where his pickup truck is.
Yeah.
I can do a Dukes of Hazzard with it. My tractor was like 10 feet in the air.
Oh man, I better get this out of here though.
You have to go right back there, turn it right around, right where that telephone pole is.
You need to move, is what you need to do instead of rubbernecking giving instructions. Because I need to go right where
Hey,
you're at.
I'm already up here by my farm already. What are you talking about? I'm done gone.
I may not get this out of here.
I told you where to go. Go to your left, or where that that pole is. There's a lower end right there. You can go up it.
You know what? You backseat drive too much. You ever notice that?
You got to remember,
Do
I
you-
drive a truck.
do
I
you-
drive a truck and trailer for a living.
Do you?
I'm just trying to help you out a low center.
Go across the
area.
field. Me going across the field is what got me into that tiss while ago.
No.
There we go. I gotta take Hog Leg's tractor back.
Not where I wanted it to go, but okay.
Well, yeah, go across the field.
You
That
gonna
was a
tip-
great idea.
I was telling you to go the other direction, but okay. Because there's a pole over there in between the tree was a low spot.
43,082.
After he takes out Hogleg's tractor, yeah.
After I takes out what?
Your Hogleg's tractor.
What a tear. Hog Leg's tractor. Hog Leg's tractor's fine. I gotta take Hog Leg's tractor back though.
$86 on my part.
8,600. All right. I had way too many logs on there. I had about $12,000 more logs than should have been on there at one time. I come around that corner and that thing flipped. I ain't never rolled that truck. All right, let me go get these logs up. Get the Hog Leg's tractor back over here before he wakes up. I miss that doggone turn off every time. Over here by Stan's place.
How long you been doing this farm for?
This one here about a month. Oh!
You don't know the road yet?
You ain't gonna believe this.
You flipped the tractor.
Oh my God.
I just now saw it on the screen.
What's he done? Flip the tractor.
He's doing wheelies in the tractor.
I hit the doggone
He
stop
hit the
sign.
sign.
What idiot would put a stop sign right there? I got to get out of here. I don't have these problems on my end of the map. I got to get out of here.
Oh, have mercy.
I had hog legs tractor nose of it standing straight up in the air. Oh, Lord. I guarantee you these folks are getting some laughs out of this today.
They're all getting laughs out of it. They're all saying, I bet he flips it again. He will roll it. Joey doesn't listen.
Yeah.
What? I ain't never even seen a sign on this game.
There's only one sign the whole game, and it's right down there in that one.
You might know I'd hit the only damn sign there was.
Yep. Really, there's only one sign in the whole road, in the whole area, and it's that. Or there's two of them. One by the shop, and then one down there by Stan.
I got to get out of here before I tear up something else. Lord have mercy. I hope Hog Leg ain't watching this live stream because he just laid an egg when I rolled that tractor.
I guarantee he did.
Oh, Lord. Before he comes on, I'll have something figured out to blame it on y'all. Y'all think this is something else. Y'all don't wait till y'all see me running that logging machine. I know I'm gonna tear up a lot of stuff. I'm headed home.
After 2 hours.
Huh?
I said after 2 hours.
Yeah. Good Lord. How much do I owe you, Steve?
86. 86 or 88. One of the two. 88 sounds better.
I'm sure it does. All right, as soon as I get up here, I'll park this.
Is it safe for me to bring my combine around down through here?
I'm gone. I'm back over at my place.
Were you gonna leave these other logs laying in the way over here?
What other logs?
I thought you said you left some.
No, I got them all. But that's why I flipped the doggone trailer. I overloaded it. He said, Moon said he ain't gonna make it home. I gotta fix that hump. That's got to be flattened out.
I'm gonna get about 2.5 loads off that one little field.
Dadgummit. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, I got a hump here in the middle of the doggone.
Hey, kid,
Yep.
have you tended to your cotton pickers yet?
Yep.
His what?
Cotton pickers. Yeah, I got them out. I got them from being undone. They're about done. They should be almost completely done with all of them.
I'm gonna fix this with landscape tool right quick. Never a boring moment.
Since you're on hog legs, you need to come over there and fix that road in between him and me.
What?
He messed up.
I'm flattening this out, folks. Let's see if that's any better. See if it'll go up in there now. Try to work on it some more. Oh yeah, that's much better. I still gonna have to have some work done to it.
$26,468 on that next load.
Yeah, let me intensify this a little bit. Okay. All right, let me send Steve his money. 8,800. This is how we transfer money. Back and forth to each other. Done. Yeah, I'm back. Are we ready? All right. Lord have mercy. Well, the farm turned out to be an adventure, didn't it? Y'all got to see a little disaster. We still got 15 people in here watching this.
Tune in to Tuesday night and see some more trucking mishaps.
Hey, y'all must be desperate for entertainment. Y'all hanging there that long. God bless you. Thank you for being a part of Real and Virtual Outdoors. And I always know every time I wreck, it's Kelly and Steve Adams' fault. I will see y'all on Tuesday, unless we go live from the farm on Sunday, depending on what the guys want to do. We need to throw up a convoy. We'll see you. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoyed seeing you. Enjoyed spending time with you. Do not forget about the bait shop, Team Snag and Whiskers tonight, and the bumping tournament on Saturday. And as the great Porky Pig would say,
That's all, folks.